What's up, GH peeps? It's your girl Tawari Babes back. Sorry for the interruption. My head was killing me, guys, and I had to take some more Excedrin. It's when you get a migraine, it just is what it is. It's a beast in itself. But I wanted to complete and continue talking about today's show and not just leave you guys with a half of a show. So we talked about Jason and Carly wanting to rip out Willow and Drew's eyes, and we talked about Bradley running up on Cyrus, which was hilarious in itself. But I missed out a lot of talking about some other storylines that caught my attention today. Let's start this one off with the Sidwell situation. So when Lucy opened that door, I did not think for the life of me that I would see Sidwell on the other side. I just didn't think. I had heard rumors about them bringing him back, but I didn't think that was the way they were going to, is him taking residence at Cassadine Island. Now, Spoon Island. Now, riddle me this. Since everything that Ava had put into place prior to Ace getting everything back, I would have thought that Spoon Island, the purchase, the leasing, the selling, would have been put to hold too, because that was something that was done under Ava. And I would have thought that Alexis would have known about this, since it's the Cassadine Island. I don't know. I just think maybe this is, I don't think maybe this is just part of the GH and their wonderful writing team, where they just overlooked that, where the island was being sold due to Ava's wanting to sell it. Or maybe it was the Cassadines in Greece, or maybe it was the bankers in Greece. I don't know. I just thought that was kind of weird that they were still selling the island, and it kind of broke my heart, because I've always wanted a Cassadine back at the helm. But evil begets evil, and Sidwell is evil, so I guess that's his rightful place to be for now. I'm 100% sure that Sidwell has everything to do with the bombing of Sonny's penthouse, because as we see, as soon as Lucy left the mansion, he grabs the champagne and runs back to watch the city line and get a bird's eye view of Sonny's penthouse going up. And Sidwell has blew up a warehouse before of Sonny's, so it's not shocking that this would happen. Sidwell just don't know what he did. I mean, yeah, he's violent and crazy, but Sonny's a maniac. And him, like I said earlier in my first video, him and Carly just went over the blows of losing their their second baby boy, Morgan, to a car bombing. In fact, this happened to Michael. I don't know. I mean, even with Sonny in his heart, Sonny might throw his heart out and something to the devil just so he could take Sidwell down, honey. For doing this to his son. Oh my goodness. And when Lucy shows up with Sidwell on her arm, all I'm going to say is Lucy's always had a wild kind of taste to men, so this is not going to be odd for her. But it will be something else when she finds out that Sidwell's responsible for hurting Alan, who was her ex-husband, who she mentioned, his grandson. Yeah. Moving along, Trina is comforting Joss while Joss is packing up Dex's apartment. The only thing I want to talk about on that one is the fact that Joss found the gun, found the pew-pew. What do you think Joss is going to do with the pew-pew? Now, is she going to turn it in and give it to Anna and him, or is she going to go out on her own militia trying to take down Dex's person? Because we all now know that Brennan knows who did it. Mr. Cyrus Renault got it on video, baby. And we also know that when Brennan's agent was sent to go track Valentine, it wasn't to take Valentine out. Not at all. So the agent went rogue. He was talking about packing her butt up and sending her back to wherever the hell the WB place go to, because he was tired of that. Don't be monitoring the boss. You do as I say and only as I say. But I would hope that Brent has the intelligence not to tell Joss about Cy being the person that took out Dex, well, stabbed Dex, because if he do, Joss got that pew-pew, and she is Carly's daughter. Moving ahead. Laura and Martin. Laura's talked to her daughter Lulu. She's stressed out because of this whole entire Charlotte fiasco, and I'm all like, I'm with everybody else. Charlotte wanted to be with her daddy. Now, is Valentine making the right decision by tagging his daughter along, knowing that hired gunmen are after him? No. No, it's not. I don't care how vigilant he is, how all that he is. Your kid should not be on the run with you, man. Come on. People gunning for you, too. Not a good look. Not a good look at all. But nonetheless, Charlotte wants to stay with her papa, and that's where it is. Like she said, Lulu's got all of them, and you don't have nobody, Dad, so I'm coming with you. I was glad to see Martin was there trying to make a lot of the situation and trying to have Laura see the different sides of the point of view. But Lulu and Laura are two birds in a feather. They ain't. I'm hoping that Lulu lets this go, because Dante was right in telling her every time you chase after him, after Charlotte, you're only getting them in a bird's eye of somebody else trying to take them out. What else is there? What else? I had notes, guys. Give me 1 second. Where my notes at? Don't you hate when you have notes and now you can't find them? This can't be everything. Oh, Drillo. I can't believe Magda's gonna take my babies. Girl, you took that boy out of state. Now, I'm sorry. I know they've never written Willow to be the brightest lamp in the field, but I feel like somebody done has lobotomized Willow. Then took this child used to be a teacher. She used to be a teacher of the youth, and they have lobotomized Willow. Did you really think that was a good idea to take Wiley out of state without his father knowing? And then playing, I just can't believe it. He's claiming that I'm a bad parent. But I am a bad parent. You are a bad parent. You are a bad parent. Why in the hell would you think that was okay to take this man's child out of this man's child? You are the adopted mother. This man's child out of state with your lover. I feel like they didn't lobotomize Willow. I like she's just like she ain't got no brain at all. Like she is just a puppet for Nina and Drew. And I hope through this whole entire process that somebody gives this child a brain. That somebody gives this child a brain. Because right now she's just brainless. And she's too old to be that brain dead. She's just too old to be that brain dead. And y'all seen Drew playing it up. He don't even care about the fact of what's going on with her. You seen what he kept saying. Oh, well, you know, he did this to me. He did this to me. He took Aurora from me. You see he kept mentioning that, right? Yeah, because that's where his priority's really at. He just trying to get back at Michael for Michael taking... the only reason why he wanted Willow to take Wiley and bring her butt up there is because of what Michael took in Aurora. That is the only thing. What Drew is playing get back, and he's using Willow as a get back tactic. Now he might have some disgusting care for her, as we have all seen. The little birdies are talking and saying that some of the GH writers and Cameron Matheson has decided that him and Willow will be the new Luke and Laura. Ain't no way in Hades that's gonna happen. Ain't no way in Hades that's gonna happen. Frank has been drinking the wrong type of Kool-Aid if he really thinks this is going to pass with GH audience. Now there may be some kind of people that are rooting Drewlo on. I don't know who they are. I haven't seen one Drewlo person at all. This is worse than the Sonny and Nina situation. This is worse than Sonny and Nina. But if Cameron Matheson, and these GH writers think they're going to make us drink the Kool-Aid and try to put them in the same status as Luke and Laura, they are fucked up and drinking some cyanide poisoning, and we're not drinking it with you. We're not drinking it with you, folks. I'm sorry. I just, when I read that, I was like, are they serious? Do they really think they got the scones for that? No. This story storyline is disgusting, and the fact that they have lobotomized Willow and took away her brain and her on her own point of direction, and she is only taking directions from her mother that she just got, and the man that's her husband's uncle, that's clearly getting his own initiative out the deal. I just cannot. If for her to sit there and play this whole entire, I just can't believe they're all coming for me, Carly and the Quartermaine. They should. And guys, if this man, if Michael did not change his will, and most likely the GH writers are going to put down that Willow's going to have everything, which means Drew going to have everything. I honestly, I'm probably not going to be watching this whole entire, situation with Michael, because like I said, it hits too close to home. But I will be fast forwarding all Drillos. I will not be watching the tomfoolery of this. And I want Sonny and Carly to bring down all hates on them too. Because no, I'm sorry. I cannot. Willow reminds me of the Scarecrow on the Wizard of Oz. I just need a brain. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, see, I didn't have nothing to say about that storyline whatsoever. Let me see. Sonny and Michael. It was good to see Sonny and Michael sit down and have a good talk about what's going on, and Michael telling him everything. And I didn't get to watch the first part of the show, but did Michael tell Sonny about Sasha? Is Jason the only one who knows? But it was good to see those two, because Sonny's been so wrapped up in his daughter and Christina's BS. It was good to see that he was sitting down talking to Michael, and that Michael had someone he could lean on other than Jason, that he actually had his father, you know what I'm saying? Seeing Sonny trying to run back into that house knowing his son was in there, man, like I said, it just brought me back to Morgan all over again. Guys, I hate this storyline. At first, when I heard him and Jason outside talking, I was thinking that it might be somebody else trying to take him down, because, they were trying to do sit-downs, trying to walk out of the gang life. It was Sidwell. I really believe it was Sidwell. He was too anxious to watch the skyline, if you get my drift. But I'm glad that Sonny has bird eye on Drew. So whatever they decide to do, Sonny and Carly is going to be a big thorn in their side. And I'm hoping that Nina teams up with Sonny to bring them two people down, or at least try. But from what I'm hearing, it ain't going to work, because Willow going to be all full Drew until like sometime in the future, when she finally wakes up from her sleep and says, oh no, maybe it was wrong in the first place. Guys, I hate what they're doing to Michael. I hate it. There's so many things. This is lazy writing. It's lazy writing. It is lazy writing. Do I have any other storylines to talk about? If I missed them, I'm sorry, guys. Please leave it in the comments section. I'm 99% sure I am not going to be posting tomorrow, especially because it's going to be really centered around the Michael situation, the explosion. I just can't talk. But you guys have a good night, and I will talk to you later. Mwah. If I do, it'll probably be like little skits like today. I don't know. We'll see. But you guys have a good night.